Hello, hope you're doing great. Welcome to the first episode of this devlog series. I am Johan. I'm gonna be here in all episodes. I hope. That would be weird. But yeah, I'm so excited to be here because I'm making a video game together with a friend of mine who also named Johan, just to make things easy. We're making a game inspired by the old nostalgic point and click games. Think LucasArts, Sierra, Monkey Island, and yeah, we love those type of games. You know, the mystery, the humor, the quirky characters, and the cool puzzles. We're not gonna have those weird puzzles where you have to enter the menu to turn off the sound in order to progress with the puzzle. Nothing like that. We're gonna have proper weird puzzles. Well, yeah, we're gonna have proper weird puzzles. The purpose with this devlog series is basically to have this as a diary for ourselves, but also a way for us to share the process with you, to share the behind the scenes working with the game development, how to progress through to certain obstacles, and our way to solve specific issues and obstacles in our way. Another purpose for this devlog is to incorporate the community, incorporate you into the game development process. And my plan is to share the insight, to share the ideas with you, and have your input and your feedback. And if that input and feedback is good enough, so to say, well, let's bring it into the game. Let's do this together. I think that's the best way to do it. So why we're making this point and click game is for several reasons. We discussed back and forth with what kind of games, and we want to make a horror game. Let's make a horror game. It's a first-person horror game, and we discussed a lot about it. And then suddenly, I think Johan cracked the idea that the other Johan that hey, can we just make a point and click game? This guy is make a very good tutorial video and set it up on this engine. Let's try to do that one. And I well, I love point and click games. Yeah, let's start with that. This sounds easy to start with. And then we can do a advanced horror game later. But let's start with an easy point and click game. The easy should not even be in that sentence. Easy point and click game. I don't think that's a valid way to say it. It's not easy. I'm just gonna tell you that. It's not easy. Game development is not easy. It's very accessible because you have tons of tutorials and a lot of people are talking about it and whatnot, but it's not easy. We're making this point and click game in Unreal Engine 5, which also is a funny choice. This guy, Lesser Dog, on YouTube, you can look it up. He's making a tutorial. He's making a tutorial last year, I believe it was, or 2 years ago, of how to set up the like the basic setup in Unreal Engine with a nostalgic point and click game in mind. We used his tutorial and made everything from all this up to until the tutorial finished, and then we built upon that. The roles in our team are basically that I'm responsible for the game development in Engine, because I'm doing the programming using the blueprints, not the C++ coding. I do know a little bit of C# and JavaScript, but it doesn't help me much with the C++. So we thought that the visual scripting of blueprinting would be good option for us. The other Johan is the mainly responsible for the character development, for the story quests, and making things work basically in the story. And then we have the art, which is a major part in this that we thought we're gonna do ourselves. I am very bad at that. I probably could do something very, very bad. The other Johan is much better, but it all comes down to time. We are 2 persons, and we're doing this on the free time. So I'm having at the most 1 hour a day working with this, and the other Johan's probably at the maximum the same. Actually, having a discussion with another friend of mine who's very, very good at pixel art. In a couple of days. It's gonna be interesting. Let's come back to get updates on that one. We are in the very beginning of the process so far, so we have finally concluded of a strategy going forward. We have the engine, we have the base story line, we have some characters. We have the main character outwritten. We have him pixeled. The other Johan made him the pixel. So yeah, so you could see how it looks. Here we have some character designed made. It's not written in stone. Things could and will change, I believe. But we have something going forward at least. We have a foundation so we can build upon. I've done some tests in the engine and added a couple of features that will be necessary for the game. So I'm eager to share all the details with you. Not everything, because some of the game needs to be a surprise for the player. But the main idea would be great to have you on board on that. I will also somewhere in the process invite you for a beta test or demo release or any early access or any pre-release things or special events. You will be the first to know. Let's just say that. If you think game development sound interesting and you want to be on board on this nostalgic point-and-click development, please subscribe, please ring the bell, let us know what you think, share this video, talk to your friends, let people know that this is gonna be a thing. We're super excited to share the details. We're super excited to face all the obstacles. I say that with a site, but I really mean it. It's going to be obstacles, and I'm looking forward to handle them. And until next time, keep playing and keep dreaming.